Assalamualaikum dear students, hope you are fine by the grace of Almighty Allah. Welcome to NIVS Home School. I am Sabrina Hawk, assistant teacher of Science, National Ideal English Medium School, Day Shift. Dear students, today I am going to take a science class for class 8 student on the based on chapter 7, and today we will discuss the last part of the chapter, and with this we will discuss CQ 1 and 2 of the exercise of this chapter. So let us move for our today's topic. The name of the chapter is the Earth and Gravitation, and we will start from lesson 6. The acceleration due to gravity and the weight of an object are different at different places on the earth. The weight is of an object depends on the acceleration due to gravity. The reasons for which the value of small g changes are also the reason for which the weight of an object changes. The weight of an object is not an invariant quantity, and its value changes from place to place on earth. The reason for which the weight of an object changes are described below. First one, at different places on surface of the earth. The weight of an object is different at different location on the earth because the shape of the earth and its different location. Now come first point for this. Then for the shape of the earth, since the earth is not a perfect sphere, all points of the surface of the earth are not equal distance from the center of the earth. As the value of g at a point depends on its distance from the center of the earth, the value of small g becomes different in different places on the earth's surface. At the equatorial area, the radius of the earth is largest and the value of small g is lowest, that is 9.78 meter per second square there, and this is why the weight of an object is minimum in this region, but that means in equatorial region the weight of an object is less or minimum. As we move to the equator to the from the equator to the poles, the radius of the earth decreases and the value of the g increases, that will be 9.83 meter per second square. Because of this, the weight of an object also increases. At the poles, the radius of the poles is minimum, the value of g is maximum. As a result, the weight of an object is highest in this region. Now come to the next point. Due to the diurnal rotation of the earth, because of diurnal rotation of the earth, the acceleration due to gravity gradually increases from the equatorial region to polar region. As a result, the weight of an object also increases as we move from the equatorial region to the polar region. Come to next point. For the increase of height of the earth's surface, as we soar to higher and the value of acceleration due to gravity decreases. Because of the greater height from the surface of the earth, the lower value of the weight of an object, because there will be the greater distance from the center of the earth. Thus the value of g is less at the top of a mountain. Now come to next point. At the point inside the earth, as we go deeper inside the earth, the value of the acceleration due to gravity goes decreasing. Because of these, the height of an object goes decreasing as we go deeper and deeper inside the earth. Thus the weight of an object lays inside a mine. At the center of the earth, the value of acceleration due to gravity is 0. Therefore, if we take an object to the center of the earth, there will be no force of attraction of the earth on the object, and weight will be 0. Now come to lesson 7 to 8. The variation of weight in a lift and in space, that means weightlessness. The value of g at a particular point on the surface of the earth is fixed, and therefore the weight of a person at that point is also definite. But even then, a person there may feel a change of his weight and even feel weightlessness under special condition. To understand the change of the weight and the weightlessness in a lift, we have to introduce the idea of inertial frame of the reference and the concept of apparent weight. When a system of the reference moves with the constant velocity, it is called an inertial system. This is the definition of inertial system. Thus, an inertial system has no acceleration. Newton's law are applicable only in inertial system. In an accelerated frame, the apparent weight of a body differs from the true weight, and whenever a frame of reference is accelerated, an inertial force arises from which we can find the apparent weight. If the frame, like our lift, has an acceleration a, an inertial force arises given by minus ma in a direction opposite towards the acceleration of the frame reference. By applying Newton's law that F plus m minus mg is equal to ma, or F equal to mg plus a. The acceleration a is positive when lift is accelerated towards and felt weight of the person in the lift is greater than the real weight. If the lift is given additional acceleration downwards, the apparent weight felt the less than the real weight. That means m multiplied with small g. If the lift has a free fall, then the a equal to minus g and f equal to 0. Therefore, the apparent weight is 0. The mass in the lift we feel weightlessness. Then an object released from the hand when remains static, and if the lift is static or moves with the constant velocity, the mass in the lift we will feel the normal weight. Now come to the exercise, multiple choice question. What is the unit of weight? Dear students, we know the unit of weight is Newton, so we have to put tick mark on D. Now come to question number 2. Which of the following comments is correct with the reference of the mass of an object? First one, mass of an object changes due to the change of its location. It is incorrect because weight change. Now come to the attractive force of an object due to the earth, nothing but mass. It is also incorrect because this is for the weight. And next one, the net amount of materials in an object is its mass. It is correct. And the unit of mass is Newton. This is also incorrect. Unit of mass is kg. Now come to the next. From the figure below, give the answer to the question number 3 and 4. There is two homogeneous spheres P and Q, and the P's weight is 30 gram and Q's weight is 40 gram. The distance from the center is 5 centimeter. The attractive force between P and Q depends on, first one, the masses of the object, the distance between the object, the nature of the medium. The 2 is correct. So the answer will be 1 and 2. Now come to the question number 4. If the product of the masses of two objects becomes 3600 grams square, what will be the change in the force of attraction between them? That means masses of the, if we multiply the 30 grams with the 40 grams, we will get the 1200 grams square, and they said about 3600 grams. That means they makes it 3 times. And what will be the change in the force of attraction between? We know if we increase the masses twice, then it will be double attraction force, and if we increase the mass 3 times, that times also the attraction between them will increases 3 times. Then answer will be C. Now come to creative question. Neha let a stone of mass 50 gram and a piece of paper to fall from the 5th floor on of their building at the same time. Her brother standing on the ground observed that the stone reaches the ground earlier than the piece of paper. The question 1 is what is gravity? Question 2 is what is meant by acceleration due to gravity? Question C is find the weight of the stone, and question D is explain why the stone reaches the ground earlier than the paper. The question A's answer is the attractive force that works between the earth and any other things is called force of gravity. Question B's answer is the rate which the velocity of a free falling body changes due to the force of gravity is called the acceleration due to gravity. It is symbolized by small g. The ideal value of small g or acceleration due to gravity is 9.8 meter per second square. Now come to question number C's answer. This is mathematical term. We have to find out the weight of stones. Here they give the mass of the stone equal to 50 gram, and we know acceleration due to gravity is equal to, small g is equal to 9.8 meter per second square, and we have to find out the weight, and we know weight is equal to m multiply with g. Here the value of m is 50 gram and value of g is 9.8 meter per second square. You have to multiply and you have to find out the value. This is Newton, and you have to, this is your homework. This will be your homework. Now come to question D. Explain why the stone reaches the ground earlier than the paper. Now come to the question answer D. We know if any object released from the above due to the force of gravity, the body begins to fall downwards. If the heavy body and a light body are released simultaneously from the same height, it is generally seen that the heavy body touches the ground first. Light objects take more time to fall due to more resistance of air and friction. For this reason, stone reaches the ground earlier than the paper because of less resistance of air and friction. Now come to the next CQ, that is CQ number 2. A body mass of 120 kg is carried to the moon by a rocket. It is observed that though the mass of the object did not change, its weight changed. Now come to question number 1. A is what is mass, question B is what is the difference between weight, mass and weight. Now question C is find the weight of the object on the moon, and last question is why will there any change of weight of the object on the moon, explain. The answer of A is the amount of materials present in an object is its mass. The difference between mass and weight is given here. The subject of differences, first is definition. Mass definition is mass is the amount of materials in the body. Now weight is the force of gravity acting on the body. Now contents say then mass is constant and any location, then weight depends on the acceleration due to gravity, and quantity, that is scalar, mass is scalar and weight is vector. Now unit, mass is measured in kilogram and weight is measured in Newton. Now measuring scale using beam balance in for measuring the mass, and for measuring the weight using spring balance, and lowest value mass can never be 0 but weight can be 0. Now come to question number C. We have to find out the weight of an object on the moon. Here mass of an object is equal to 120 kg, and acceleration due to gravity small g is equal to 9.8 meter per second square. And weight of the object on moon, we have to find out the weight of the object on the moon. Now we know the weight of the object on the moon is equal to mg, it is weight, and multiply with 1/6, because the acceleration due to gravity on the moon's surface is 1/6 than that of the earth's surface, then it will be mg divided by 6. Dear students, is also your homework. I have shown how you will do this, and it will be Newton, because this is the, we are finding the weight and the unit of weight is Newton. By following this formula, by using this formula, you have to find out the weight of the object on the moon's surface. There m is also given 120 kg and g is also given 9.8 meter per second square, and you have to find the weight of the object on the moon's surface. Now come to the question number D. Question D was, what will there be any change of weight of the object on the moon? Explain. The answer will be yes, there must be a change of the weight of the object on the moon. Weight is defined as the product of a body's mass and the gravitational acceleration in which the mass is located. Weight is equal to mass multiplied with gravity. Then this means that our weight depends on the both of our mass, that is constant. Mass is constant always, and the gravitational force of the place we are located. Therefore, a place with less gravity would cause an object to have less weight. The value of acceleration due to gravity due to gravitational force at the surface of the moon is 1/6 compared to that of that at the surface of the earth. So on the moon, where there is less gravity, an object would less than do on the earth where there is more gravity. That means the weight will be more in the earth's surface of that object and the less in the moon's surface, because there is less gravitational force. Now come to the homework. This is your homework number 15. You have to do CQ1C and CQ2C as your homework, and you have to submit on Saturday. Dear student, I have finished my today's topic. Hope you have understood. Do the SW properly. Submit it regularly. Thank you. Allah.